Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy A1 Solution. Hopefully everyone's doing well. We are going to be talking about the Paranormal Files again today in Elton Castay from overnight. I wanted to say and show a screenshot here. Paranormal Files said that he's never table tipping again. This is my response to him. Hey, man, keep doing it. Keep pissing the debunkers off. Keep pissing the people that think it's fake. Let them think it's fake. You know what I mean? Let them think it. Let them think it. Someone getting so deep into conspiracy theories and things that are like, way out there, and think he's gonna fake table tipping in front of a camera, in front of Elton, right? You know what I mean? It's kind of interesting. But before we get more into that, I do want to confirm that Terrifier 3 has made more history ahead of its second weekend at the box office, becoming the first new horror movie that's both certified fresh and verified hot on Rotten Tomatoes. And by the way, I do want to say that Terrifier the series is an indie movie, so just a little heads up. 7-Up. Also too, so another thing is, so I did a little research and I found this video, and I'm going to screenshot it on the screen, and you're gonna see the name of the video. You can go check out the video if you want. They do table tipping. This video's from like 14 years ago or something like that. And so I was, looking at this, and I'm gonna read some comments here and stuff like that. I would also say that next time have them all sit have them all sit on the same side of the table. If the table only tilts on the side of the guest, something is probably fishy. And then this person said, join a group and try it yourself. This was plain as daylight, yet you're still skeptical. Unless you join in, you'll never be satisfied. Exactly. Like, you need to join in. That's what I said in my video. Like, people that are debunking need to do it themselves. You know what I mean? They need to actually try it themselves so they can sit there and talk about it. Belief perseverance, also known as conceptual conservatism, is maintaining a belief despite new information that firmly contradicts it. Since rationally involves conceptual flexibility, belief preservation is consistent with the view that human beings act at times in irrational manner. Philosopher F.C.S. Schiller holds that belief perseverance deserves to rank among the fundamental laws of nature. If beliefs are strengthened after others attempt to present evidence debunking them, this is known as a backfire effect. There are psychological mechanisms by which backfire effects could potentially occur, but the evidence on this topic is mixed. It's mixed. And backfire effects are very rare in practice. A 2020 review of the scientific literature on backfire effects found that there have been widespread failures to replicate their existence, even under conditions that would be theoretically favorable by observing them. Due to the lack of reproducibility, as of 2020, most researchers believe that backfire effects are either unlikely to occur on the broader population level, or they only occur in very specific circumstances, or they do not exist. For most people, corrections and fact-checking are unlikely to have a negative impact, and there is no specific group of people in which backfire effects have been consistently observed. Sorry for my wording, but you actually got to do it. You actually got to experience it. It's like the Ouija board. Like, you're not gonna believe it until you try it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna believe it until you see it, right? What does it mean when someone says seeing is believing? You use this to say when something unlikely is witnessed, the truth of its occurrence or existence can no longer be doubted. I didn't think it could happen, but seeing is believing. So seeing is believing. It is seamlessly obvious, easy to say, easy to remember, but observing and allowing the facts to be revealed takes time and patience. And very often that which is revealed needs words or needs no words of explanation, for the truth of it is a feeling of knowing. You need to see something before you can accept that it actually exists or occurs, right? Like, you need to actually be there and see their hands. That's what I mean. Like, they could do whatever they want, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, they're their own person. That's what they want to do. And that's why debunking is so easy. You could say anything. You could say there's a string there, there's this there, there's that there, right? And then, so this person said, it's not even worth trying to validate what you experienced. People will only believe what they want. I have had a lot of experiences with table tipping. It's funny to hear people trying to explain how the participants are physically moving the table. My step-grandmother introduced us to this as kids, as it was explained to us it's merely a game. This would possibly explain why you can't get lottery numbers, and also explain that the table lies or exaggerates. If you ever try this again, ditch the darkness and give people turns asking questions without saying anything. This will totally trip you out. I wish some of these naysayers could experience asking the tables questions without vocalizing. It would scramble their non-believer minds. We would do this at our family get-togethers. All would participate on and around the table. You know what I mean? Like what are you gonna say about that? You know, like these are also people that have tried it. This is also another comment here. So this person said, I had been a skeptic until I filmed this. I watched carefully and saw no deception. I even participated in one of the sessions. Wow. So this person was skeptical, but then tried it and then became a believer. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm defending Paranormal Files, Elton Castee, and throughout. I do think it's true. I do think it's real. It's just like the human pendulum. I do think it's just like the pendulum, you know, necklace thing where where you're holding it, right? Just like the Ouija board, right? From all the footage I've seen, from all the paranormal footage I've seen, from Elton Castee. If you saw Elton Castee's recent video, that was a crazy video. Did you see the moment where Jonah was filming Elton and the little dresser in the back behind Jonah moved and Elton freaked out? He was like, whoa, wait a second, you didn't touch that, right? And Jonah was like, no, like I need to like forcefully like, you know, be in a weird angle, right? And I saw that. It's just, it's an illusion. Like you think he hits it, but he doesn't. He's in that. It's just so crazy, man. And obviously, you know, people won't believe me. That's fine, man. But, you know, like, I'm believing people who actually did it. Not people who are speculating and sitting behind a chair. The real debunkers are Mythbusters. Those are the real debunkers. Those are real debunkers. I don't know. I don't watch these debunkers, but, you know, I want to defend them, man. And, you know, it does look fishy. It's like, wow, look at their hands. But you got to realize it's going with the motion, right? You're going with the motion. And, you know, I'll dive a little deeper if you want me to. But, you know, like, I just want these debunkers to actually do it. I want these debunkers to actually go to a paranormal spot. To go to the catacombs in the UK. You know, like, go to these spots. These haunted, go to Bel Air, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, seeing is believing, right? We're gonna do this here. So this is how I'm gonna end my video, and we're going to read from Wikipedia what a debunker is, where the origin came from, and all that stuff. So a debunker is a person or organization that exposes or discredits claims believed to be false, exaggerated, or pretentious. The term is often associated with skeptical investigations of controversial topics such as UFOs, claim paranormal phenomenon, cryptoids, conspiracy theories, alternative medicine, religion, exploratory or fringe areas of scientific or psychoparo-scientific research. According to the Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary, to debunk is defined to expose the sham or falseness of, debunk as expose the falseness of the hollowness. If debunkers are not careful, their communications may backfire, increasing an audience's long-term belief in myths Backfire effects can occur if a message spends too much time on the negative case, if it is too complex, or if the message is threatening. Backfire effect. Australian professorial fellow Stephen Lazowski, whatever, John Cook, climate communications fellow for the global change Institute at the University of Queensland, and author of Skeptical Science, co-wrote Debunking Handbook, in which they warn that debunking efforts may backfire. Backfire efforts occur when science communicators accidentally reinforce false beliefs by trying to correct them. A phenomenon known as belief perseverance. Belief perseverance, also known as conceptual conservatism, is maintaining a belief despite new information that firmly contradicts it. Cook and Lewis offer possible solutions to the backfire effects as described in different psychological studies. They recommend spending little or no time describing misconceptions because people cannot help but remember ideas that they have heard before. Right? That's like I talked about this before. Your brain is very powerful, dude. Belief perseverance, also known as conceptual conservatism, is maintaining a belief despite new information that firmly contradicts it. Your brain is very strong. It's very smart, and people don't realize that. They write, your goal is to increase people's familiarity with the facts. They recommend providing fewer and clearer arguments, considering that more people recall a message when it is simpler and easier to read. Less is more is especially important because scientific truths can get overwhelmingly detailed. Pictures, graphs, and memorial taglines all help keep things simple. The authors write that debunkers should try to build up people's egos in some way before confronting false facts, because it is difficult to consider ideas that threaten one's worldview, i.e. threatening ideas cause cognitive disorients. It is also advisable to avoid words with negative connotations. The author describes studies which have shown that people adhere incomplete explanations. People opt for the wrong explanation. It is important to fill in conceptual gaps and to explain the cause of the misconception in the first place. The authors believe these techniques can reduce the odds of a backfire, that an attempt to debunk bad science will increase the audience belief in misconceptions. The Debunking Handbook 2020 explains that backfire effects occur only occasionally, and the risk of occurrence is lower in most situations than once thought. The authors recommend to not refrain from attempting to debunk or correct misinformation out of fear that so will backfire or increase beliefs in false information. Anyways, though, that's all I'm gonna say, and that is proof there. That is proof. All you gotta do is read. And any debunker can trick people. You know what I mean? You can debunk anyone. You know what I mean? But you know, there's more people wanting to hate than wanting to love, to be honest with you. There's so many hate out there. There's so much hate, dude. There's so much hate out there. But at the end of the day, man, my name is A1 Solution, and hopefully you have a nice day. And I wanted to defend Paranormal Files. I wanted to defend Elton Castee. And I wanted to be a homie, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And people, at the end of the day, people probably still don't even believe it. They probably still don't believe it. Just like this, what this says right here. Literally what it says. It's belief perseverance. It's where you don't want to believe what's actually true. And you want to think that it's not real. And try it yourself. That's the best way to debunk something. Not, you know, sitting in your chair and, you know, looking through a screen and slow-moing it, and, you know, it's just, you can say whatever. You can make people believe anything, man. Just like politics. You can make people believe anything, man. Be careful what you're watching. There's literally psychological stuff here, you know? Like, it plays tricks on you. You think it's not real, but dude, I'm telling you, man. Believe what you want to believe. I don't care. I know what I know. You know, I know what I know. And you can know what you want to know. And have a great day.